남작에 정신을 차렸나? 아니 근데 아니 한 병장 따위가 뭘 너무 깊숙이 관여를 하려 그래 지금. 저 남자 보세요. 누가 봐도 지금 뭔가 좀 초연해. 이게 뭐야? 아닌가? 몰리에로 따가. 이거 뭐지? 죽기? 러브레터? 사랑하는 남편에게 지난 편지를 읽은 후 안도의 한숨을 내쉬었어요. 부상서 회복 중이라니 기쁘네요. 야전 병원에서 몇 주를 더 보내야 된다니까 하는 게 속상하긴 하지만 전장에 더 있지 않아도 된다니까 마음이 편했어요. 타마라는 쏙쏙하네요. 이거 안나가 필리한테 보낸 거구나. 러브레터. 이 끔찍한 전쟁이 빨리 끝났으면 좋겠어요. 사랑해요. 영원한 당신의 안나가 모르겠죠? 살쾡이 교던 위쳐 관련 상용 문자를 찾아왔는데 오! 3부? 3부면 아직 안 될 것 같은데? 보물사냥 살쾡이 교단 장비 3부에요. 29짜리 나중에 미안합니다. 당신의 러브레터를 내가 몰래 봤어요. 무슨 마치 나 보란듯이 옆에 딱 넣어다기.
See the hollyhock there, the violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story, insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning.
안나가 원했던 거구나.
Content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
What? You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe?
본 적도 없는데.
Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for
딸을
certain
데려와야
she's safe.
된다.
Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
가야지. 왜냐면 그래야지 시리에 대한 정보를 얻을 수가 있으니까요. 가야죠.
Not much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement.
안전
This
행동을 위한
will prove
편지?
useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad.
통행권 아니야 저거?
Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about
그래.
just like we agreed.
정보 좀 풀어야지.
Fine.
그래요.
Word once given. When Siri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
그래도 시리한테 되게 잘해줬던 것 같아.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Siri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I
야,
had.
멧돼지 타겠다 저거 너무
But you
직화구인데?
brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
케어 모인이라고 말하면은 내가 위쳐라는 걸 알고 있겠지. 일단은 좀 굳이 그런 정보를 아직 풀 수는 없겠지. 길거리에서.
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
이럴 때는 좀 멋있게 그냥 여행자입니다. 뭐 이런 거 간지나는
I just
멘트.
travel a lot, and I don't always happen upon such good and civil company.
Ah, gift of the gab she's got. Here's to good company.
이거 보니까 이런 거 보면은 위치에서 이거 보면 술 먹고 싶어. 나도.
Drinks like a lad, knows her sword work, kills a boar as if it were a piglet. A she-wolf, if ever I've seen one.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare, the one in the stable.
이 당시에 말 비슷한 거 아니야?
Oh, that won't do it all.
무슨 문제라도?
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman.
남자가 말이겠지 뭐.
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
야.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
내기가 되게 큰 걸 거네. 이러면은 사이가 다 틀어지죠? 여기서 사이가 틀어지나 보다.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
자,
Man chop! Come on,
자 가볍게 갑시다. 오, 시리의 이야기 경마?
Want that horse? Don't
일로 가는
shout.
거죠?
Had one just like it.
남작이랑 직접 경주하는 거야?
Your sword is mine.
긴막하지 마시고요.
That'll be the day.
자, 조금 달려봅니다잉. 왼쪽에 몹들이 있는데 여기서 일로 가는 거네요. 일로. 자, 말 원기 수치를 잘 봐야 돼. 뭐야, 끝이야? 이게 끝이야? 아니 뭐야 이거? 아니 이게 무슨 경주야?
You're wind, not woman.
바람 같은 소리 하고 있네.
Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
야 근데 피해 남자
Thank you.
통이 크네.
What?
오 코카트리스.
Another chance to win.
바실리스크인가?
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but Nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
알았어, 빨리 데려올게.
Fast learner. You'll know the rest. once
안
you
해.
find my wife.
괜트? 갑자기? 근데 괜트가 저건데? 아, 우와, 야, 이게 너무 많잖아. 일단 얘기 좀 들어보자.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero?
이 필립 스트랭고 이 사람 되게 입체적이야.
Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is
현실적이야,
no more.
어떻게 보면
There's
이게.
naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
그러니까 이런 게 있는 것 같아요. 테메리아랑 니프가드가 어떤 관계인지는 잘 기존에 어떤 관계인지 몰랐지만 진짜 뼈를 깎는 숙적이다. 그러면은 내 나라의 조국을 위해서 목숨을 바친다 이럴 수도 있는데 그렇게 큰 상관없는 나라여서 둘이 그러면은 이렇게 배신과 그런 게 오가는 이게 나은 판단일 수도 있죠. 그러니까 군웅할거 시대 같은 삼국지에서 그런 느낌일 수도 있지. 자, 여기는 어떻게 왔을까요?
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier.
아,
My unit
초반부터
smashed
발렸구나.
at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope.
오,
By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title.
오,
Talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
아, 원래 까마귀 휘때 영주가 있었는데 버리고 튄 거를 이 피해 남작이 딱 자리 잡은 거네요. 이곳의 마녀.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling.
아,
Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
그래? 부인이 계신 곳을 알고 있습니다. 곱사등이
Got
늪지에
news of your
있어요.
wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
나도 거래 좀 딜 좀 친다고.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here?
당연하지. 당연하지. 니 때문에 이렇게 된 거 아니야. 그 술을 먹지 말아야지. 그래. 니 때문에 그런 거라고.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
궁금해.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. Alright then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
야, 술 가져와. 이럴 때 술이 한 잔 필요하죠?
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound.
아, 원래 안나가 의료인이구나. 의료인.
She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help.
에테인이 테메리아의 왕인가?
It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
어허. 그래, 아니 이게 아니 전쟁의 마음 들고셔서 술로 위안해서 거? 전쟁 중에 술 마시게 돼 있나? 그 맨날? 이거는 문제 있어. 네 잘못이야.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
알았어. 미안.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan,
바람 폈어?
a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole.
와.
Understand, damn it! One tussle in the hay, I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind.
뭐 아까 러브레터 그거
cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
아 이거
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too.
와 도망쳤어?
Found a letter.
타마라도 있고.
She wrote that she didn't love me, that she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back.
야 이거는
Yet soon as I saw him,
진짜
something turned inside me, something dark.
살인 중독 일어나죠. 이러면
Slaughtered the shit-eating twat and
내가
fed
진짜
his
사랑하는
carcass to the
가족을 다
dogs.
데리고 바람 피고 여기선 깐족거리지 말자. 안나가 뭐라고 하던가요?
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one.
아 진짜?
She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had
칼을 들고 나한테 덤비는데 때려서 방어를 해야죠. 이건 어쩔 수 없지. 이건 때린 게 아니고
never be the same.
방어.
Anna tried to take her own life.
자살 조시였다고?
Several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
야 일단은 피해 남작이 제가 봤을 때 그래도 거짓말을 하는 친구는 아닌 것 같거든요. 지금 말을 하는 건 사실인 것 같아요. 아 이거는 이미 근데 마음 떠나고 이렇게 되면은 안나랑 타마라를 데려와도 이미 이 가정은 끝난 것 같은데 이거 회복할 수가 없어. 내가 봤을 때는 이렇다면은 얘의 잘못만 볼 순 없지. 여기서 모른 척하면 너무 좀 비겁하고. 내가 판결을 내려줄게. 자 각각.
You're right.
그래서
Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crones.
크론을 안 믿잖아 얘는.
What the fuck do you mean? What
크론이 뭔지도 모르잖아.
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folks speak of them. I thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
아, 이런 게 있어서?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and
아,
abducted them.
짐승이 괴물이었구나.
Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she
타마라는
hurt?
튀었지, 옥센프루트로.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
애니가 그 별칭인가
Creature
보다.
carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes?
내가 지금 농담하는 것 같아? 야, 이 분위기에 내가 지금 농 때리는 것 같아? 뭔 개소리야.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she
아,
might
제정신은
have lost
아닌
her
것 같아.
mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
계약?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help.
여기서 아이가 생겼다는 건 임신을 했다는 거 아니죠? 고아를 받아들였다는 거죠.
And they kept their word in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind.
와,
Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches?
와.
Bloody nightmares.
아니, 얼마나.
We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
아니, 얼마나 그 피해 남작의 애를 갖고 싶지 않았으면, 지우고 싶었으면은 이런 계약까지 하면서. 그러니까 진짜 이거는, 아, 이 가정은 회복이 안 돼. 이거는 정말 그 서로에 대한 그 혐오를 넘어서 증오야, 증오. 너무 싫은 거야, 그냥. 얘 이 피해 남작만 지금 우리는 어떻게든 할 수 있어 희망을 갖고 또 긍정적으로 이렇게 보는 건데 이미 늦었어. 근데 타마라는 또 어떤 느낌인지 모르는데 타마라도 같이 도망치고 뭐 그런 거 보니까 아무튼 잠깐만. 아, 구출을 한다고? 가면 근데 마녀한테 죽을 거냐? 얘 일단 가지 마. 가지 말고.
Venturing into the
진정해.
swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy
아,
if
그건
they had
그렇다.
your daughter?
맞는 말.
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
아, 원래는 기존에 피해 남자한테 한번 갔었어야 되는구나. 거래를 이행할 차례입니다. 이거는 그러니까 안나가 지금 어떤 상황인지를 이제 보고를 한 다음에 말하는
I've
거야.
done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last?
아, 방금 전에 얘기했잖아.
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
아, 바실리스크, 그치.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
아, 방금 전에 얘기한 걸 벌써 까먹었네.
Right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
어.
Survive!
Let's show this bastard.
근데 나름 그 좀 치던 군인이었잖아요. 바실리스크 정도는 뭐 그냥 이기죠. 우후. 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 근데 나 맞긴 맞았구나. 너무 쉬워. 씨발. 얘 잡혀갔어. 어머나. 구해야 돼. 여기 어디냐? 근데? 여기 어디일까? 버려진 탑? 아, 헤더튼 옆에 여기 이정표가 있다. 오케이 알았어.
Damn it! I can't leave
여기로
him
가는
like
걸까? 어디로 가라는 거야? 어떻게 가지 여기를? 위쳐 센스 없나? 아유, 못 가네? 일로 못 가네요. 뭐야? 만세! 뭐야, 어떻게 왔어? 아, 여기서 눈치 깠겠다. 피해 남작이. 시리가 일반 사람이 아니라는 걸. 뭐야? 넌 위쳐군. 이렇게 시작하는 거 아니야?
You have everything?
아니구나.
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
그런 거구나. 그러니까 시리가 방금 위쳐의 능력을 사용해가지고 한순간에 탑 위로 올라와서 바실리스크를 없앴어. 피해 남작은 시리가 보통 사람이 아니고 위쳐라는 걸 눈치챘어. 그걸 알게 된 이상 더 이상 여기 있을 수는 없는 거지. 왜냐면은 시리가 여기 남아있으면은 와일드 헌트가 쫓아올 거 아니에요. 그러면은 요 까마귀에 있는 와일드 헌트에 의해서 다 아작 나는 거야. 시리는 그게 싫은 거죠. 왜냐면은 이 친구들을 진짜 동료라고 생각하고 있으니까. 고대 혈통의 능력이에요? 그러면은 뭐야? 더 상위의 능력을 발휘했다는 거네요? 야, 얘 사기캐구나. 빚을 갚은 거예요.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after.
맞아요.
We're even now.
오케이.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was
그렇구나.
foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
고대 혈통의 능력을 사용하면은
Pursuing you.
와일드 헌트가 쫓아오는
I'll
거구나.
endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is
마치
to wander the
레이더의
night.
그 비행기 뭐 그런 거 딱 잡히듯이
Where do you think
뿅
you're
하고.
going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows
노비그라드
where.
오케이. 무슨 소리야? 와.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
네 궁금하다. 어떻게?
Danian armies blocked the Pontar crossing.
통행권에 줬겠지. 피해
She
남작이.
was looking for the sorcerers,
아닌가?
and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanian
그렇지.
mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child.
나 통일성
this letter
있는데
will
근데.
help.
아 이런 건 뭐 궁금하지 않지만 그냥 얘기해 봅시다.
Where do you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the
그치.
Temerian.
테메리아니까.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True.
아, 아닌가?
But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
자 노비그라드로 가야겠습니다.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad.
이제 바로 노비그라드로 가진 않을 거예요. 벨렌에서 아직 할 일이 좀 있습니다.
Now
서브
you've learned
퀘스트랑 이런
what you
것들.
wanted to know. You must be in a hurry. But if you could,
아, 저 이게 소설이 원작이라고
Spit it
들었는데
out.
I want to go get
드라마도 봐야 되는데.
free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do.
후한 보상을 준다고? 날 납득시켰어.
Extra coin.
아 그러면은 잠깐만 해야지.
True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine.
아주 후한 보상을 준대요. 그냥 보상이 아니라. 드라마는 아주 원작이랑 아주 다른 노선을 탔. 와. 병장이다. 고블린인가? 이거 뭐야? 아. 뭐지 저게? 무슨
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle shit.
어디서 그 이름을 얻었다?
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing.
코에
until I
발가락을?
stick a
좀
tongue.
아이 같은데 아이.
So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma." And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster.
메달이 진동하면 괴물 아니야.
Down's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
오. 카드 게임. 내기보다 좋은 건 없었나?
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carving, smart ass.
게롤트 참 이 잘 매겨. 이걸로 굉장히 잘 매겨요. 깐족깐족 잘해. 전 주인이 있었다고?
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd bought from Skelly.
그래?
Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that side.
꼽주는 건 거의 뭐 만렙이죠 거의.
For me, but fuck it, I thought.
기아트롤.
I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of
아니
story.
이런 걸 건다고? 한 번 더 꼽줄까?
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
표정 개정색하면서.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
뭔가
How
이상해?
so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's
지혜
wisdom, cunning
막
in the
교활함을?
bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
근데 메달이 이렇게
I
움직이니까
guess that's that. Doesn't eat
아무튼 뭐.
much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my
오케이
way.
뭐 오케이.
So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. and prove a good father to her.
마지막 말이 되게 의미심장하구만. 나 괜트 해야 되는데 얘랑. 잠깐만. 뭐야, 스켈리기로 변행 가르쳐. 이거 말고. 이거. 또 가면 또 할 수 있구나. 그러면은 아까 전에 흐름 끊길까봐 괜트 안 했었는데 일단 괜트를 먼저 해볼까? 잠시만요. 일단 퀘스트를 좀 보자. 일단은 시리가 스켈리기에 있는지 찾아내자. 스켈리기로 바뀌는 거. 이걸 레벨 16대 하는 거니까 아직은 좀 멀고, 이거 그러니까 노비그라드로 먼저 간다 그랬으니까 노비그라드로 갈 거고, 그 전에 여기 있는 것도, 벨렌에 있는 것도 부가 퀘스트를 조금 정리를 할 거예요. 그리고 위쳐 1에 요것도 늑괴물도 한번 가야 되고, 의뢰자한테 합의한 보수를 받기로 했고, 요거는 아직 조금 남았고, 제비 포션 하나 조지하자. 네, 이런 것도 있어서. 넘어갑시다. 신앙의 옹호자. 이거구나. 똑같은 구조로 가는 거겠죠, 일단은? 곱사등이 늪지르에 귀한 요거 먼저 갑시다. 이제 못해요? 이거 아까 말했어야 되는데, 이거 참. 근데 원래 괜트를 아니다. 그래도 괜트 먼저 할까요? 괜트 먼저. 신앙의 옹호자는 지금요? 그래요? 이게 너무 멀리 있어가지고 안 하고 있었는데 나중에 하는 게 더 좋나 보네요. 나중에 합시다 그러면. 그리고 퀘스트도 있고. 네, 맞아요. 거기 막 되게 무섭더라고요. 나중에. 그리고 요런 것도 퀘스트 아니더라도 요런 것도 좀 이렇게 갔다가 부가 퀘스트를 얻기로 할 거고. 자, 다운 어렌으로 갑시다. 저기 있다.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning
여기
from this
다운월에는 실제적으로 그 크론들을 섬기고 있는데.
after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass. We must go there at
젊은
once,
여자?
Geralt.
준비를 해야겠습니다. 잠깐만, 여기서 준비를 해야겠습니다 하고.
Gotta prepare.
Prepare now. Will you shine your boots or trim your nails? Do what you will. I shall take my men and go.
Meet you at the Crone's village.
야!
With the swamp to cross and our cursed crowns to hunt down.
근데 잠깐만. 나 원래 여기에서 옥센프루트에서 딸 찾아와라 이런 것도 있었는데? 뭐야?
Pox-ridden air promotes blood.
아하, 이 참. 그러면 이거 말고 남작과 함께 늪지 있는 이거 가라.
In the peasants. Crowns, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
이 정부터 하고 가면 되는 거 아닌가? 바로 여기 있네. 일로 갑시다. 난 일로 갈게요. 퀘스트가 생략됐어요? 와, 이건 이 자식들아! 왜 싸우고 있어 얘네?
Thank you.
어? 니들 뭐야? 니들 뭐야? 없애. 아이 잡것들! 여기 익사체가 너무 많아. 늪이라서. 오 잘 싸운다잉?
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
We could use your kind if you'd find the heart to serve the eternal.
오 타마라래 타마라.
I'm Tamara.
Heard quite a lot about you.
Tamara, dear daughter,
뭐야?
you return.
늦으셨군.
Come, don't deny me this.
늦으셨구만.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
What the hell do you think?
타마라는
To take her home.
지 엄마가 여기 있는 거 알고 있었구나.
You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
그래.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother.
일단은 남자 편을 들자. 후한 보상을 준다
They
그랬으니까.
pay you much to be his yes man.
어?
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
That
사령관?
should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit.
와.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here.
아.
You're
원래 옥센프루트에서 타마라 찾으라는 퀘스트가
Even if I
있었잖아요.
wasn't willing.
그게
I've lost
생략돼
5 men
버렸어.
and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute,
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
because we're still alive.
오.
Search the village.
난 보상만 관심 있어. 보상만 관심 있어. 돈 300원 내놔. 돈 없어. 근데 여기 있던 꼬마애들은 다 어디 갔나? 진짜 마녀한테 잡아먹혔나? 이 자식아! 타마라 헤어스타일이 아이! 손대지 마 이 자식아! 넌 내 아빠도 아니야! 아 피해 남자 뭔가 얼굴 불쌍했어 방금. 뭐 있나봐.
Oi! Get back,
자,
stinky head.
안나.
Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean
와,
the
씨,
whistle.
완전히 맛이 갔네 진짜.
Daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
정신이
Take pity. But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
모르지 난
Said
잘.
I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
뭔가 온다.
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves, perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't.
Don't frighten me, kids.
Get ready.
Don't.
아우.
They come.
일단 파밍. 뭐야. 아 무랄망구. 이근이 가 이근이. 허하. 하. 오케이. 이제 익사체가 무랄망구보다 더 레벨이 높네. 일로와. 가만. 얘 뭐해? 거기서? 야 너 뭐해? 미친 거 아니야 지금? 야 아니 지금 뒤에서 동료들이 이렇게 피를 흘리며 싸우고 있는데 하하 이터널 파이어 개판이야. 오케이. 오 마귀. 이게 저거야. 이 마귀가 그 잡은 거죠. 그 아이고 그 안나랑 타마라 말 잡아 죽인 거지 마귀가. 후후. 약하네 근데. 개 약하네. 후후 피하지. 난 레벨이 12다. 아 1이다. 어디가? 어디 가세요 선생님? 아 이르덴 갈까 이르덴? 이 자식! 야 이근이! 죄송합니다. 야, 오케이. 야 빨리 파밍해야 돼 파밍. 아, 죽행이요? 저는 무조건 일반 난이도로 합니다. 일반 난이도. 게임을 잘 못해서.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie.
결정 못하게 생겼는데 지금?
Mood pie.
She's incapable.
진흙파이 이러고 있는데.
Just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
일단 안전으로 뭐 데려가.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
저주는 아니라고?
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend.
아, 아이들이
Lived in the Crones
사라졌구나.
village, taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing.
오,
Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
누구지? 시도해봐야지. 그러면
Might be worth a
정신과
shot.
의사라는 거 아니야?
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we
선택해,
finish our
타마라도.
work in Velen, we return to Oxford.
어머니냐?
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his
둘이
sin.
화해했네.
He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well.
나 그 은둔자가 누군지 되게 궁금하다. 푸른 산맥의 은둔자. 나도 도움 준 나도 뭐 아니야?
I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
오,
You have my word, child.
오 타마라. 이렇게 이거 가족이 이렇게 다시 갱생되는 건가? 근데 어머니가 정신 차려야 되는데 그러려면은. 괜히 크론 마녀들 거쳐만 개박살 났어. 이터널 파이어랑 위쳐 쳐들어와가지고.
To kill monsters, it doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right.
보수
That's
받아야지
all.
보수.
Witchers don't debate.
그 괜트도
Their
해.
conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the eternal fire guide and protect you.
이터널 파이어가 마냥 나쁜 친구들은 아니구만. 처음 만났던 그 벨렌에서 만났던 그 친구는 아주 쓰레기였는데 말이야.
You were right.
야, 마귀 파밍이 빨리. 야야야 뭐야 왜 그래? 마귀 안구. 오. 나이스. 좋네요. 아주 뜻깊어. 그러면 이건 나중에 하는 거고, 이거 남작의 초소에서 다른 도박꾼 정보와 유니크 카드를 찾자? 이거 합시다. 변인자. 알겠습니다. 자, 먼저 이거부터 하자. 카드 얻어. 뭐 꼭 남작이랑 굳이 괜트하지 않아도 유니크 카드를 얻을 수는 있게 만들었네요. 그래도 그럼 됐지 뭐. 자, 이렇게 일단 됐고, 이제 메인 퀘스트 스토리를 조금 많이 이제 본 거죠. 메인 스토리를 많이 봤고, 이제 벨렌에 있는 그 부가 퀘스트들 이런 것들 조금 정리하고, 물음표 조금 정리하고, 잠시 그 수련 시간을 좀 갖도록 할게요. 이 메인 퀘스트 하는데 진짜 시간이 어떻게 하는지 모르겠어. 너무 뭐야?
Witcher, greetings. Baron's not here. Rode off to find out.
알아.
For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean?
위쳐요? 전 위쳐 같은 스타일 좋아합니다. 저 중세 판타지의 오픈월드 제일 좋아하는 스타일이죠.
The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not. I need a good blow.
야, 얘 네가 실세구나. 완전 개판. 오히려 남작이 있었을 때가 더 통제가 잘 됐다는 그런 느낌이 드는 걸. 자, 유니카드 찾아. 우후. 다른 도박꾼 정보랑 이건가 보다. 남작의 기록. 오어튼 선박공에 올인했다가 행운의 여신에게 후장이 털렸다. 벤켈햄의 미치광이 놓친 애랑은 승부를 하면 안 된다. 오. 이거다. 안전 행동 위험해. 르다니아와 라도비 5세 이름을 이선할 지는에게 폰트를. 나이스. 뭔 소린지 모르겠다. 여기서 뭐 유니크 찾으려며. 이거구나. 시기스문드 딕스트라라는 걸 얻었네요. 이게 유니크 카드인가 보다. 야, 좋다. 야, 이거 넣어. 나이스. 스카이림. 죄송합니다. 스카이림은 아직 안 했어요. 저는 그 1인칭 시점으로 하는 건 별로 안 좋아해가지고. 그리고 3인칭으로 이렇게 모드로 뭐 하는 게 있다고 하는데, 글쎄요, 스카이림은 예전에 한번 해봤는데, 무슨 언젠가 나중에 할 수도 있긴 하겠죠? 근데 아직은 스카이림은 오히려 그 스카이림 다음 뭐 게임이 나온다. 그럼 그거는 이제 진행을 하고 싶은 마음이 있는데, 아직은 모르겠습니다. 그쪽은. 자, 그리고 잠깐만, 왜 괜트로 돼 있어? 퀘스트가? 점쟁이에게 유니크 카드를 또 안 했죠? 경주. 아, 나 근데 마일 경주는 진짜 좀 싫은데. 좀 노잼인데 이거. 일단은 요 괜트를 몇 판 해보고 그 다음에 그 뭐 분노의 주먹인가? 그것도 해보고 퀘스트를 정리를 해보죠.